Morning. This is Nita and Miss Panda with the Timepiece Garden. Panda says there's a squirrel in the tree. She wants it to come down so she can play with it. Saying my hummingbirds are at the feeder. Oh, there she went. Sorry, I was going to zoom in and show you. That's the female. She was sitting on it. Oh, there she is. She's down on the... Oh, see, she's not letting me put her on film. Anyway, female's here, male's here. So yesterday's rainstorm, it sprinkled most of the day and I was fine, but I'm assuming it stormed after I went to bed because I woke up with a headache. Same kind of headache that I get when I was in Japan and there were typhoons. The pressure change a lot of times would just put me into migraine mode. I've been up for 4 hours and I've taken some acetaminophen and this headache has not left yet. I'm trying to not let it go to migraine. So I did things like I didn't go to the gym this morning. Nothing spicy for breakfast. I need it to go away because you can tell where it's still trying to clear up. But I got coop work to do. And not a lot of time to do it and get the chickens out the house. So I don't know. This may be the only video you get. Most of it just depends on what my head does. If not, there'll be more videos in a minute. Either way, Miss Panda and I, we'll talk to you later. Alrighty. So, acetaminophen didn't work. I took meds number 2. Somewhere in the middle of meds number 2, the majority of the storm pressure moved out. My neck went crackle, crackle, crackle all by itself. And I'm feeling better. I'm not 100%, but I am feeling better. I'm feeling better enough that I'm not going to sit in the house on the couch. I'm going to go take some measurements, and get the next 3 wall pieces on here. So all that would be left is the door opening or the lid opening for the run, or the nesting boxes, and the door for me to clean out the coop with. So that's where we're going to start. I don't know how far I'm going to get. We're just going to kind of play it by ear. Talk to you in a few. What's up, Pampers? Come to inspect the coop? Okay, you can inspect it. So, dun dun dun, isn't that pretty? So except for the lid, the nesting box is in place. Or kind of. I still have to build the inside parts. But except for the lid, the nesting box side is awesome. Yes. I went ahead and, I know the ladder's in the way. Finished up this side where this is where my door will actually sit, you know, and it opens out that way. So that's done. Yay. I have enough wood to cut this one or to cut that one. I don't have enough to do both. I've got measurements, so I've got it written down so I can go see which one will actually fit. But before I even do those, I need to get the come on, Nate, the actual roosting bars in here. So I can yeah, so the chickens can roost. So anyway, yeah, I did some calculations on those too. You can tell I always love to write on my wood. You know, I am debating though if I want to, how do I say, make this side the high side because they like to roost high, where there's more open vent, or have them roost on that side where it's high. I just don't know. And then I only have 7 chickens. You know, do I really need to do, you know, 60-inch poles? Because what I thought about also is put like a pole here and then a pole here and just do 2 roosts, you know, instead of going across this way. Just not sure. Have not decided. So anyway, let me continue to figure out what it is I think I'm doing. And I'll talk to you in a few. All right, there we go. I opted for double bars. You know, 60 inches across. I got 7 chickens. It is more than enough roost room. Lower bar up front, it's 10 inches off the ground, or it's actually 10 inches on the bottom. So I know they're 2x4s, but they don't make 2x4s 2 inches anymore. Does that make sense? It's only a 1.5 by a 3.5. So, which makes it, what, 11.5 inches off the ground. Chickens can jump that high, and there's plenty of room. There's 10 inches between that bar and that bar. So if they get up there, they won't be pooping on each other and so on down the line. So, life is awesome. That's where it is. All right. I gotta go take my calculations now and decide if I'm going to do this wall, now that the roost is in, I can seal it, or that wall. I just don't know. I need to get to a point where I'm no longer letting rain in, so that the floor can dry so I can paint it, because I want to seal it. So when we do deep bedding, etc., I don't have stuff all over the place. So, having said that, let me go look at how much wood I'm going to need where. You know, this is what, 64 inches tall, but I think that's like 63 inches wide. So it's just, I gotta go see. I know I don't have enough for both. So, talk to you in a few. Alrighty then. After measuring and measuring and remeasuring and remeasuring, I only have enough wood to finish this wall, and I'll be able to finish it floor to ceiling. Makes sense. I do not have enough to finish this one. Even if I was to do it in 3 sections to match up with the 2x4s, I still don't have enough. It's not, yeah. It's parts and pieces. So, I need a piece of plywood. Crap! But, it's alright. I'm going to go ahead and get the door on it. Or not the door, excuse me. I'm going to go ahead and get this wall in. I'm going to call it an evening. It's time to go cook dinner. And I'm just going to kind of go from there. Get it done, keep it done, and keep rolling. Anyway, I'll show you when I'm finished. You'll see an open door and the rest of the wall. With the perches. Alright, talk to you in a few. Panda just come over here, and she told me to clean it up and get in the house, cook some dinner. She was hungry. Walked away mad because I'm not ready. I gotta clean up. So, kind of. I'm almost done cleaning up. Most of it's just put it away. Alright, so, wall. Let me zoom out just a little. There you go, look, wall. That's my door, so I can get in and out and clean out the coop. The 2 perches. Yay! The 3 pieces of wood there for when I actually build the nesting boxes. All the other pieces of wood over there. Scrap the poles here for part of the run, but that wall is done. That wall is done. This wall, 3 walls are done. The walls of the nesting boxes are done. And I guess I should have known when I was 63 inches short on a piece of 2x4 that I was going to be 63 inches short on a piece of plywood. Yeah. But, even looking through it with it open, with it closed on the other side, it's going to be awesome when it's done. My opinion. You know. So, I got tool bags. It's already packed up. I just got to go put it away in the workshop. I got somewhere to be tomorrow at 10. Figure after 10, I've got to go buy a piece of plywood. It's just how it is. That way I can finish this wall. And then make the measurements for the lid. You know, say it should line up with this one, or that piece of board, so the hinges fit correctly, and it'll just open up there. It's the thought process anyway, and it'll touch all the way around. That's the thought process. And then I won't be using the little fishhook latches like I used at the screen door. Raccoons, from everything I've read, can undo one of those. So, which is a good thing, because I bought a different kind that you got to put a carbiner through. You know, which is awesome. So the raccoons can't open it. So, my answer is yes. It's looking kind of awesome. Having said that, if I get the plywood on tomorrow, I will probably start using the plastic and lay the plastic over this and the plastic over the door so I can paint it. I want to paint the bottom, and that way it seals it. Um, and that's kind of a this weekend thing because the next 5 days we're supposed to have thunderstorms. Yeah, and whether we have thunderstorms or not, I gotta paint, you know? So, it's not a problem. I will do what I need to do, get my little clamps, clamp it there, you know, drape it down and tie it down and just keep rolling. That way the rain washes off here and the door, I can, you know, roll it open or roll it closed as I'm working. Get it all swept out, get it painted. But I gotta get the wall out here first, done. Because that's just too much to try and, you know, keep dry. So having said that, y'all have an awesome day. And Miss Panda and I will talk to you later.